Are we recording?
Are we in there?
Yes. Yes.
What's good? This is another episode of the Heavyweight Podcast, episode 11. Right now, you have on your screen, around me are the men. Go ahead, say your names. Who I want to go first?
Kevin Wendell. I don't know who you're pointing at, so I'm gonna go with. I see you pointing to me on mine, so I'm gonna say Kevin Wendell.
Yes, Mo.
It's Mo, and then
The technician Keith.
Technician Keith, and I am Stutter McFly. Starting off with this, we just want to say the Lakers have acquired Rajon Rondo again and DeAndre Jordan. What are your takes and thoughts about this gentleman?
I'm happy with Rondo. I'm way happy with Rondo.
What about DeAndre?
He's there. That's cool. He's hungry, so I'll take him. But Rondo is.
Don't sleep on DeAndre, bro.
I'm not gonna sleep on him. I just don't think he's as the same piece as Rondo. Rondo will make sure DeAndre will be where he's supposed to be.
I think DeAndre is one of those guys that the league tried to get rid of because it claimed that it's positionless basketball, but he's definitely a rim protector.
Oh yeah, no, we need him. He's going to be a key factor. It's like him, Dwight, and I don't know if I put Davis down in the box, but
what's your take, Mo?
I would argue that DeAndre is a I don't know what the hell that.
Whose phone's vibrating? Shit.
That's right. I would argue that DeAndre is a more important piece than Rondo. Because you got to understand, with DeAndre and with Dwight, Mr. Glass no longer has to play defense.
You're talking about LeBron too. LeBron can take
the Lakers will be running a nickel defense this year. It will be no man-to-man play.
I just think Rondo puts people in places, and he's very instrumental to that last one they won.
I would still take a shooter over Rondo.
Well, yeah, I mean, the shooter was necessary. We didn't get one. We did not get one.
I think
we got smart players. I think that's good. You want smart players.
You got defense too.
Yes.
I think if we can somehow convince Gasol to leave and get a pick of a shooter, I feel like
I thought we got rid of Gasol in order to get.
No,
he didn't leave. It's like, y'all paying me.
I could have swore they're gonna buy him out of his contract.
I don't know if they haven't yet. I mean, it'd be a nice move. I mean, I feel like if we get like a JJ Redick or somebody like a lockdown shooter, we're locked. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good KD can score.
I could have swore that was the whole stipulation to get DeAndre is they were getting rid of Marc Gasol in order to get him.
I sure hope
I'm not sure. I'm hoping you're right.
That opens up a spot.
Do you agree this is a good move for the Lakers to get DeAndre and Rajon Rondo?
DeAndre, yes. Rondo, whatever.
Man, y'all just some hating ass niggas right now. Keep the night on me like Rondo.
I mean, for Rondo, I guess he can play like a leadership role if he wants to.
If he want to?
Come on,
can he fuck off if he wants to? I don't think Rondo can come fuck off.
This is Bron team, bro.
Shit, you think Rondo ain't fighting Bron? He ain't scared of that fool. He is not scared of LeBron.
I'm just hoping we get to the season without Rondo and Westbrook fighting.
I feel like Rondo's the only one who tells LeBron, like, sit your bitch ass there.
No, Rondo a shooter, just not the kind you thinking of.
He got the nine. He got that 9 piece.
We need a dog. Well, everybody on that team like some dog ass niggas in basketball. I think that team's gonna be good.
Do we feel like this team goes all the way to the ship?
Yes, because I think defense will be. I think the defense will be very good.
Yes, I think it's gonna be some scary ass defense.
And when you think Dwight and DJ,
I think it'll work.
Yeah, why not?
I honestly feel like Dwight and DJ on the floor at the same time when Anthony's not on the floor would be a good Twin Towers kind of setup.
I don't know about that. That might be that's like having Animal and some other nigga.
I'm telling you. Look here. You got Rondo got the ball. You got the White setting the pick. DJ come off the pick. It's Lob City in purple and gold.
No, it's not, fool. That's 13 fouls in 3 minutes. That's what that is. Are y'all gonna let us play?
For the second we in the bonus, put the shooters back in the game. I mean, shit. I think it works though. I think it works.
We'll see.
So continuing with sports, Mo, you said that Klay Thompson keeps making this claim that he's going to come back super nice. Do you think him and the Golden State Warriors come back super nice this year, or do you think that it's still coming off an injury and that they might struggle and then maybe get there in a couple years?
I understand that Klay, he's had a whole year off, and he's been posting a lot of things saying that he's ready to ball out. Then he just posted it's full Jackie Moon next season. That being said, I don't think the Warriors have the big men to do anything to go deep. I think they will be a playoff team because they're almost a playoff team without them.
Yeah.
So I think they're a playoff team, but I don't see them getting past the second round. And that all depends on where they drop in the standing. But I do think, whether or not he can run, that shot gonna be sweet. So,
So do you think that he will be a shell of his former self, or do you think he's gonna come back just as nice?
I think he's gonna be just as nice. He's still young.
Yeah, KD came back pretty damn nice.
I say Klay probably has a good 6-7 years of full potential if he avoids
the thing
more
is,
injury.
if he's not fast though, that does hurt him some because he's so good on defense. Like that's his people sleep on that somehow. He's just locked down fools, and then all of a sudden you're like, how did he put up 50? He just put up 50 on me.
the reason why I asked that question is because a lot of times when players get injured, like how he got injured, a lot of times they come back shells of themselves. Like they might have a mental like a block on themselves where they won't play as hard as defense. They're in fear of getting injured again. Do you see that?
You think that could be Boogie Cousins? Sorry to change that a little bit. I'm kind of wondering if that happened to him.
Or I can see that.
Thought about that
fear where you're in fear because you play sports here. When you get injured like that, you start thinking when you come back, you don't want to get that same injury. So you start playing cautious instead of playing like how you did.
I don't know though.
That fearless.
Klay seems like he doesn't seem like that guy. Like he'd be figured. He like if I get hurt, I get hurt. Like he looks like he's just that. He seems like he's that guy who's just gonna go out, leave it out there. I really hope so. That he's a monster.
I think Klay has the heart of a champion. I don't think he's gonna realize that he's gonna have to. I don't think it's gonna hurt him mentally. I think physically it might take him time to get back in game mode because practice and drills is not the same as game speed. And my only concern would be his lateral movement defensively. If he's lost a step laterally, then he's not going to be the defender that they need. But that being said, he can still run off screens, and his shot is money.
Yes,
money.
Okay.
No, that form ain't changed.
All right. So,
wait, can I interject something else real quick?
Sure.
It's not really basketball related, but Mrs. Curry, that's mom. She's single. They're divorcing.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
that's a fine woman.
That's out of pocket, man. That's out of pocket.
You trying to shoot your shot? Like
that's what it sounds like. That's out of pocket, man.
She's fine. That's all I'm saying.
Shoot your shot at
right.
Splash Brothers' mom.
That's funny. That's actually.
Is your other half okay with that?
How funny that is? Shoot
Have
your
y'all
shot
discussed
at Steph
it?
Curry's girl.
Well,
because he got the best shot in the game.
I mean, they're getting divorced because apparently she stepped out, but
yeah. And he's probably like, cool. I got a bus full of Scandinavian models waiting on me.
So, moving on, still in sports, Oscar De La Hoya comes down with COVID, no longer can fight. How do you guys feel about this?
My first thought was, did he?
Right.
You saying it's all a ruse?
It's all a ruse? Fucking Gail, like, oh, I'm sick.
Who's he fighting?
I don't know, but he was fighting a real fight. It wasn't like a Tyson Roy Jones fight. It was a real fight.
think he got like what footage of his opponent and said, "Oh shit, I can't
I
take
think
those
somebody got into his head, was like, "Hey, Oscar, this is a horrible idea. You might die." He's like, "Oh, you know what? I can get out of this COVID." And he said he was vaccinated. You're like, "Oh, so hold on, nigga."
Hey, hold on. He was vaccinated because he was like, laying in the hospital,
so
like
you
he
just
was dying. Like,
you're a world class athlete. You got vaccinated and then you caught COVID and you got sick as fuck. You sound like you lying.
I don't know about that one.
It reminds me of this movie I was watching recently. It's called like Paper Tigers, and the last fight of the movie, it was an older dude supposed to fight like the king of the king fighters in the area, and he started punching bricks, and his friends like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna survive this, nigga. He started punching bricks, and it made me think maybe that's what Oscar De La Hoya had his punching bricks moment. This nigga's punching bricks. I can't compete with nigga punching bricks. Like
I quit.
maybe he had that moment. Maybe he had that realization. Like I'm older.
Now, if he reschedules it, then we're all out of line. But I don't think he's gonna reschedule this fight.
What fight?
That he ducked.
I mean, you look like you look like a fast nigga.
All right. Moving on from sports. Which I would call the King of Petty, Drizzy Drake releases his album Certified Lover Boy on Thursday night.
Thursday night, yes. Thursday night, Friday morning. Yeah.
Boy, if he ain't the King of Petty, boy. Mo, you've been calling this for months. You said you believed he was going to release his album as soon as Kanye released his album. Like he was just waiting for it, and then within a week he released his album right after Donda came out.
That nigga said you got 6 days, Kanye. And then he dropped bangers. And then what I thought was funny was that Drake pretty much had everybody on his album that Kanye had on his.
No, yeah, they did the same thing.
But they gave Drake better verses.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Come on, man. That Drake album way better than that Kanye shit. Come on, Kevin.
The J verse.
Come on.
No, Jay's verse was better on that, but not every verse is better on that. They had some better features back and forth.
Jay said he could send somebody, but he just not gonna fuck with him. You know,
I don't think he's talking to Kanye on that. Kanye's the nigga Jay-Z would just slap in the face. Let's be honest.
I
believe slap that nigga like, shut up.
Yeah. I do believe he was aiming at Dame.
Yeah, I think that was Dame.
That was Dash, yeah.
Jay-Z will slap the shit out of Kanye. You kidding me? He's like, I'm not sending no goons to you.
Can we agree that Certified Lover Boy was better than Donda? Better album, better project.
I can agree with that, but I
don't know.
They're both just fucking
the same to me.
Yeah,
not the same.
It's not that even though it was better, it doesn't mean that they were both good.
That's what I mean. They weren't good. Like they were good, but they weren't.
It wasn't a top Drake album, but it was a solid project. It was better than that off-season bullshit.
That's true.
But everybody's giving us.
I will say that shit's more predictable with Drake though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Everything was like like you could have swore you heard a lot of those songs before, even though they're different songs.
I don't give a fuck. Girls Like Girls is my shit.
You've seen that meme?
No, I haven't seen the meme.
Where they have him with the hoop earrings, and he's like, "You like girls? Girl, me too. I'm a lesbian too." Like, I said, they aimed at Drake immediately.
Hey, did you see that Lil Nas X fucking poster? His little pregnant shit. I was like, oh, he was mad. He was left off the cover.
Look, I don't even know why people take Lil Nas X serious. The man has stated that before he was famous, he was an internet troll. He did this. He's been trolling a long time. It works. Yeah. He gets under people's skin. I just laugh at it. He trolled the show. That shit was hilarious.
So even with this album, apparently within the last 24 hours or so, Drake released a song that was aimed at himself from Kanye, featuring Andre 3000, which a few of the people that I watch online have said that this is like the strategic move on Drake's part to then bait him into coming out, and or if he actually decides to aim at Kanye, at least you know why, because this song he decided to release a song that he kept off of Donda. Have you guys heard that song?
I've heard Andre's verse. I haven't heard the rest of it, but I understand now that Andre's verse wasn't meant to be on there.
It
But
was.
I thought,
It doesn't have anything to do with the diss.
yeah, it doesn't have nothing to do with this. But like I said, like you said previously, Drake is King Petty. I mean,
He is King Petty.
I mean, look what he did to Meek. I mean,
I'd rather that.
Meek's supposed to be a hardcore street nigga, and the nigga that was singing. I mean, I'm for it.
Getting bodied by a singing nigga.
When Drake gets in this petty mode, I like petty Drake.
Yeah, I do, but this one is just like fuck him and Kanye. Shit is whack. I don't see this shit. I don't see two nerdy ass niggas do this.
See, the thing is, I give I tip my hat off to Drake just because if what he said to LeBron was true, Kanye started the petty shit, and he just pretty much said, "Nah, I'm not gonna let this one die." I mean, even bringing the whole reference to us to bringing out like the reference about his son, or all this shit like with the Poopity Scoop song, like he was baiting him even when he would try to be on good terms with Kanye. Kanye pretty much let it know, I'm never gonna be cool with you. And that text message shit, like I give the tip to Drake because I get Drake petty on this shit. Like
he's Drake. They're both
try to be the bigger guy, and then he said, "Fuck it, if you want to go petty, let's go petty."
But can we say that Drake is only cool with Cole because Cole has been secretly dissing Kanye since High for Hours or False Prophets? Cole has been taking shots at Kanye since False Prophets.
But I think it's more or less something where I don't think those two go hand in hand because him and Drake and J. Cole have been cool for, I think, as long as I've known them doing music together. I haven't seen them go, you know what, I'm only fucking with you because we both got issues with Kanye. Because I don't even think
really no beef with nobody.
Yeah, he got issues with them, but I don't think it's more or less on a beefing term. I think it's more of a about how you look up to, like, they say never meet your idols. Like, I think that's the issue where he realized that this guy that he put on a high pedestal ended up being like something completely different behind closed doors. Like, for all we know, like he was trying to work with him and found out some shit, or found out that he needed to ghostwrite for him or something. Like, and just kind of lost that faith in him. Like, 'cause I don't think, like, even with False Prophets, I didn't even look at it as a diss. I just look at it was an honest depiction of who you realized Kanye was. Like, it's because the same thing with Wale. I don't even think it was a diss at Wale. I think it was genuinely him just feeling like these people that he either looked up to or considered peers weren't what he thought they were. At a time, Wale was higher than Drake or J. Cole, and then at some point he eclipsed them and saw how petty and bitter and angry, and he just said, "Nigga, check yourself. Like, you have fans, you have this, and you took it for granted." So I think that's the same thing with Kanye. You have this pedestal, you have all these people that believe in you, and you shit on them because you wanted to sell albums, or you wanted to sell shoes, or you wanted to be this. Turns out you're not the man we thought you were. But I feel like with Drake, I tip my hand out to Drake. I feel like Drake tried to be the bigger man, and Kanye just kept letting him know it. Can't be trusted, so he therefore says, "Fuck it. If we want to go petty, let's go petty." Like, and I don't think he's ever let go. Like, I respect him for it.
I agree with you on the Wale take. I do feel like that. I feel like he took a shot at Kanye, and it's clear that Kanye's taking it he's taking it personal because he's mentioned, J. Cole been talking shit about me since whatever. Kanye always says that shit, and I never say nothing back.
But I think it's more or less, it's not really something to say back because I think he will get bodied by J. Cole.
He knows it.
I think it's one of the things where he just realizes one of his idols wasn't what he thought he was. I don't think it was a necessary diss. It's just like he realized he just kicked him off the fucking pedestal.
What about the backlash that they're both receiving for sampling R. Kelly on their albums?
That's just the times, bro. You're gonna get a backlash for something. You can't even look at that and say like, oh, you can't do this because of that. We've canceled R. Kelly. Like, fuck it. Like, you're gonna sample what you're gonna sample. They're not the producers. It's just you use the beat. Like, what the fuck? Like, but that's just with the times, man. We're in the times where no matter what you do, somebody's gonna have a problem with it. So you just take that L.
I personally didn't care. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not something that's really that big a deal. Like,
well, they're saying because R. Kelly's getting paid off the album, so every time you stream those songs, he gets royalties off that song, so he gets paid.
There's been way worse people in this world that are getting money off of shit they shouldn't be getting money off of than R. Kelly. Like,
yeah, I agree.
It's just artists being artists. That's it. They're creating art, and if they happen to find something that's good in somebody else's art to recreate, then it just comes with the territory. You can't even though R. Kelly's a shit of a person, doesn't change the fact that he made good music at some point. You know, you don't have to rock with him. Like, I don't rock with him, but I mean, the nigga made good music at a point, and a lot of people fuck with him. Just because he got canceled doesn't mean that music is no longer relevant, especially when it's gonna get sampled. So it's not like they said, "Hey, R. Kelly, be on the song." Shit, like.
Well, they can't.
I'm saying, I've seen Shine do some shit from jail.
Yeah, ain't nobody jail phoning R. Kelly.
All right, moving on. What else happened this week? Before we move on from that, Andre 3000 said he had no idea and didn't want to be a part of it. How do you guys feel about that?
No shit.
No, he said he wanted to be no part of the diss track. He said
he didn't want to be any part of the diss track.
I guess his verse was supposed to go like on some other song where they were both kind of like touching on like the relationship with their mothers and dealing with that loss. So
but that's not a surprise.
Andre was blindsided.
Yeah, the nigga walking around playing his flute in the city. You think he was trying to be on a diss track? No.
But does that make Kanye a bigger asshole? Do you know how hard it is to get a 3 Stacks verse?
Yeah, and he pretty much bait him.
Nigga, he sampled him on fucking Pablo just for his 30 hours. You're like, you brought that nigga in the studio.
He did pretty much throw him in the middle of his shit. He threw him in the middle of some shit that has no bearing. Like, that's like you beefing, like a Crip and a Blood beefing. And then they say, "Hey, dude, this has nothing to do with this. I guess you're inheriting my beef now." And it's like, nah, this nigga's not even like that. Like, I'm not part of this. He just said he wanted to collab. Yeah. Like, I do feel for Andre 3000.
Well, he had nothing to do with it. Kanye shouldn't have did it, and Drake shouldn't have done it. They both fucking clowns for that shit.
But the biggest thing in this all is Kanye's the biggest asshole in this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's the guy that's supposed to be. He's the one that's supposed to came out with the Turn the Other Cheek album, the gospel type album.
Did you believe that though? Nobody believes that.
That's why that's why I don't want to listen to it.
Wait,
nobody believes it.
I did think it was kind of dope that I guess the chant to Donda, the intro was supposed to be his mother's heartbeat or something like that.
There's a heartbeat and it's supposed to count how old she was.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of dope.
Yeah, I mean, it's still...
I do want to say that Snoop's gospel album was better than Kanye's.
All right. Moving on. I'm gonna let you guys touch on this. I'm gonna just say the name. You inform the people of exactly what's been going on and your takes on it. On Elijah McClain and the verdicts.
How old was Elijah McClain?
I want to say 17, 16.
He's young, right? 17. The paramedics actually killed him in the police. So they were tried for, was it manslaughter? It was some sort of, it was not malpractice, but whatever it was with because they gave him ketamine to calm him down. Like injected him.
I'm sorry, he was 23.
Him.
He was 23.
23? Okay. He's still young. That's still young as shit, man. So, was he autistic?
Yeah.
So they charged the paramedics.
Manslaughter. They charged the
manslaughter. It was manslaughter.
The 3 cops and both paramedics were manslaughter.
That's good. I'm happy about that. Like that's took too long.
Yeah, way too long.
Way too long. Way too long.
But with that said, sorry, I didn't mean to be all out on my McDonald's. With that said, it is happening more often now that these people are being tried, which is a good thing because earlier you're talking about Ahmaud Arbery and the DA and the kid Dylan in North Carolina who killed people in the church. they didn't let him get off. It's like, cool. Little things, little steps. I get it now. Like, I always got it, but you know what I mean? It's like sometimes you look at stuff and you're like, I don't know if we're making a difference at all, but little things matter. And that's big. They're little, but they're big.
Yeah. And the biggest, the most important thing, and now is there's always a camera watching, and there's always someone recording this, and I think after a while, trying to sweep it under the rug, eventually sweeping it under the rug is gotten to the point that now it can't be ignored. Like, you can't keep ignoring things that have been happening for years and years and years. Like, now it's becoming something where it's happened so frequently, and people are finally starting to um voice and anger their opinion, like let it be known, like we're not fucking standing for this shit.
I think I've said it before. The worst thing that happened to races in the last 20 years is HD cameras. Everybody has one.
Yep.
So now people can't be in denial because now we have to put it.
Yeah, we were amplifying that shit. Like,
yeah,
I mean, and it's clear that it's running rampant still in the country, but people, you can't deny it because it's there.
And people do deny it. There you go. So you can, and it's fucking crazy right now. Like, that's what's crazy to me.
I think it's crazy is on top of that is now that since everyone's sitting in their own fucking houses during pandemics and like nothing to do, now they're going, oh my god, this has been happening. Yes, motherfucker, it's been happening. Now you're forced to see something that you were, I guess, could have been too busy to notice before, but now you're forced to see it because you're sitting in your own home and your feelings and your thoughts, and now you have to see what's been happening.
Well, nowadays you could be at Walmart, do some racist shit, and then be on the Channel 5 News. That's how fast shit goes viral now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't. I mean, I don't think it changes people's mindset, but it's the fact that it's exposing the truth about the country, and especially certain areas in the country.
And now they can't deny that it's happening because it keeps happening right in front of their faces.
Some things. There's some shit we don't even fucking know about.
A lot of that.
There's so much shit, and it's like, it's crazy. Like, there's go to the not even the South, go to the Midwest. It's weird. It's like you go through the middle of the country, you be like, holy shit. This is why these motherfuckers think the South is gonna rise. It's like, once you get to Detroit, nigga, y'all dead, but it's different.
I will say that living in Georgia for like 3 months, their race relation is so far behind the rest of the country compared to like us being in California, and there's even still shit here, but when you go there, you'll see how far behind they are in race relation. They're like, shit, it's really like that. Like, it'll fucking throw you for a culture shock because you'll be like, we don't do that shit in Southern California, and you see it there, and you know, people will randomly calling people niggers, and you know, the law of not being out after dark, shit like that still exists.
Well, those are sundown towns.
Sundown towns, yeah, and they're throughout, and they still exist, and it's known, it's common, and everybody knows, and it's like it'll throw you for a culture shock. Like,
what's crazy is that I all my life I never made the correlation in this, but the whole, I'm pretty sure we're all African American here. Like, the whole get your ass in the house by the time the street light come on, that's developed from sundown towns. Like, you better be in this house before dark so that you can be alive tomorrow. Like, that's some crazy shit. Because I mean, obviously I've been in California all my life. I never had to worry about sundown towns, but I know I had to have my ass home for that street light turn on.
Well, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. There's some sundown towns, like Anaheim was one. Norco, Orange County. Like, I'm just saying, before we were. But
Norco, I can believe it.
This shit used to be crazy out here. Yeah. But
and you still got people that try to act like it, even though the town isn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Well, Huntington is fucked up. Huntington's fucked up.
Somebody said the other day, you got to realize that the president of the United States is 74 years old or some shit like that. You have to realize that his grandparents owned slaves. They were in the time when they could have owned slaves. To put the shit in perspective for you, like, the time period, we're not that far removed, and the fact that
it's not far.
Most people in positions of power in this country were born in the 30s and the 40s, and like they're not that far removed from the racial injustice, from Jim Crow, from segregation. They're not that far. They lived through that shit. They benefited from it.
Hey, to be honest, we're not that far removed.
Yeah, we're not.
We're two generations.
I mean,
we're literally like 2 generations away.
I know we touched on this last pod, like Temecula Mobile, like shit, like just the high school, the mindset there. Like,
it's amazing how well known and documented it how racist Temecula is. So yeah.
And Marietta, apparently Marietta by association.
That's why I live here in California, because I was born in Virginia, and my family was like, you know what, it's a little fucked up out here with this, all this, racism is a little bit bad. It's just fucked up. So we came here. I didn't have to grow up with that, luckily.
So
I've heard niggers and all that shit, but I'm like, nigga, you a weirdo. Like, you're weird if you're racist out here to me.
So moving on, in the same ballpark, Dog the Bounty Hunter says that he got the okay. He got the okay to say the N-word from the brothers. He said he was cool to say it because he had more black friends than Eminem. The brothers.
I need to listen to these brothers.
Brothers.
The brothers.
I need a whole list of who these are.
Brothers.
Yeah, does Eminem have friends? I think Royce is his only friend, right?
Brothers. He said he got the okay to say the N-word from the brothers.
I think he's not,
and he's not racist because he's one of the brothers.
I think at this point he'll say anything he needs to say to try to revive in his career. Because after that shit,
whatever PR person that works for him, it told him to go on Entertainment Tonight and say it's okay. The brothers.
Let me ask you something.
On our
did
side,
he say the N-word?
Yes.
Or did he say nigga?
Oh, he said niggers. But this is what even the person interviewing him who was black on Entertainment Tonight said, no, you didn't say niggas. You said niggers. And they gave you the pass to say that? And it looked like you wanted to say my nigga? Like,
ain't no black man in America gave me anybody a pass.
No man. Yes, exactly.
That's awesome.
My point is his publicist, whatever nigga he hired to tell him that this was the best move for his career. On our side, that nigga gets a plate at the cookout. Because for his career, say
that was some gangster shit.
That this was best for his career and his shoes, yeah, he shouldn't have been fired. But for us, nigga, you gotta play the cookout because goddamn, you literally just torpedoed that nigga's career with that simple interview.
But did he? Let me ask you this, because before this, nobody was talking about Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I just think it's crazy. And the irony of it was looking at the damn reporter's face when he looked at him and said, nigga, like, you really came on TV to say that the niggas gave you a pass to call us niggas. And then when you say not the niggas, you said niggers, and said that they gave you that pass.
This is not real life. I don't like it.
On top of that,
I don't like this shit no more.
Okay, because you have more black friends than Eminem.
Oh fuck! Who's just Royce? So you got 2 black friends. It is four half black people. Oh, that's good stuff.
Man, I don't know.
Thank you.
It was comedy to me. It was good.
It was funny to watch.
It was a good laugh.
Tears.
It was a good.
So
the niggers told you.
So did Dog take the plate from the cookout from Terry Crews?
No, nigga, no. Speaking of Terry Crews, he said some shit lately, but specifically he said, I'm not gonna quote verbatim, but he says that he never drank the Kool-Aid at the cookout. Terry Crews said he never drank the Kool-Aid at the cookout.
Wait, is that?
And the average response to this.
Is that the direct quote?
Nigga, we don't drink Kool-Aid at the cookout.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, what is he talking about? I never had Kool-Aid. I might have had Shasta.
That confirms, nigga, you have never been to the cookout.
I've had Shasta. I've had Welch's. I've had Orange Crush.
The fact that he said that has made people say you've already showed that you ain't nigga.
Nah, but he was talking about the movie though, that he didn't get invited back.
The exact tweet was, the best thing about being uninvited to the cookout is you never drink the Kool-Aid. You never drank the Kool-Aid. You can't make this shit up. I love Black Twitter.
Again, I say, nigga, you don't drink Kool-Aid.
Hold
the
on.
Cookout.
I done had some Shasta. I done had some Pepsi, some Coke, some
maybe even Dr. Thunder. Dr.
Thunder, some Hennessy. But I ain't never had no Kool-Aid. Unless you're talking about the little Capri Sun Kool-Aids the kids get, or the little red drink in the little plastic bottle.
The Kool-Aid pouches, I'm down.
Maybe talking about that.
I'm not shooting them bail.
Quarter water?
Quarter water.
I'm not shooting him bail. But he would be fine if he wasn't trying to talk about being kicked out of black culture. It's like, nobody gets kicked out of black culture until you kick yourself out. Like, what are you talking about? There's every type of nigga in the world.
Right. We had the same conversation a couple pods ago about Alfonso.
Yeah.
How, bro, you don't speak up or participate in anything black. We haven't turned our back on you. You don't fuck with us, so we don't fuck with you.
Yeah, and at that point, we don't know that we're supposed to be checking for you. So,
I don't know.
It's weird.
It seems to me
like there's niggas out there that have raisins in their potato salad. There are those niggas out there.
They need their ass.
But they exist and they are niggas. But they're niggas.
You know what?
You're like,
no,
they get kicked out of the cookout. They just can't bring potato salad. Like, nigga, tell me about taxes.
Look,
but leave your food at home.
Look. Terry Crews, it seems like every 6 months to a year, he says some random off-the-wall shit, and then he goes on a 3-month tour of trying to explain himself to get back in the good graces of black people. It seems like he does this shit all the time.
Harry, I think I realized what happened.
Harry
Crews, I know you're not going to listen to this podcast, but I think I know what happened. Hanging out with white people. They heard you were coming to their cookout. They brought Kool-Aid for you.
You said the white folks had
Kool-Aid makes sense. They had Kool-Aid for him specifically. They said, Terry Crews is coming. They said, what do we do for black people? What do black people drink? What do they drink at Kool-Aid?
I thought the white cookout was called something else.
I've been to plenty of white cookouts. Plenty of them.
They
Kool-Aid. They didn't bring no Kool-Aid. Terry was just slave ass.
So you're telling me if Terry Crews is probably hanging out somewhere with a bunch of white people, you're telling me that they didn't think to say what do black people drink at cookouts, and they said Kool-Aid.
Hold on.
And they got chicken. They brought watermelon.
His response.
Yeah, and then they got
grape sodas. They thought any stereotypical shit they could think of and said, Terry, go ahead and come to the cookout.
What about Terry saying, I have tons of black friends. I've been to a cookout. Like, he's trying to convince us.
That's probably what it is.
That's what somebody who's never been would say.
I think that's what this is.
That's what somebody that's never been would say.
I've been to every type of cookout too, where you go to those cookouts where you're like, nigga, this is just hot dogs.
We got dogs and burgers.
That's it.
And that's it.
Size, nigga.
That's the truth.
We just here to play spades, slap some bones, and talk some shit. And we got dogs and burgers if y'all get hungry.
We got that 3 liter of cola and some red cups.
And my
the
sister
solo
said
cup.
this shit recently. She said, and it was true. She was talking to her husband who's Mexican, and he had saw some black people at the beach, and he said, "Oh man, let's go see what they're eating at their cookout at the beach." And she said, "I'll tell you this now. I know my people. All they're cooking over there is hot dogs and burgers." He said, "No, they gotta be cooking." Nope. I'm telling you right now. I'll put a bet on this. Walk over there and ask them what they're cooking. It's gonna be hot dog and burgers. What the fuck was it when they walked up?
Dog and burgers. That's it. Dog. That's the hustle meal. When you love somebody to quit. And you ain't got to worry about nothing. Dogs and burgers to get the job done.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you right here, I'm going to sound a little like Terry Crews, but I try not to walk the nigga route all the way.
Kevin said, y'all niggas better at least have some chicken legs. I ain't sure to
give me something.
Could you imagine going to a Labor Day barbecue and there's nothing but hot dogs and burgers? You be like, I live for this bullshit.
I can see Kevin walking up pissed as shit. I need this shit. What?
Hit you with the I ain't come back with this motherfucker no more. I ain't doing shit out this door. I know.
Don't invite me anymore.
Y'all gonna let me take this nigga route.
I'll bring some carne asada or something. I'll bring something. I brought some different meat, nigga. Like, I don't want no hot links.
But you know what, Cameron? That's where the famous black question come from. Who all over there?
Yeah,
true.
So I can gauge what's gonna be there. Who all over there?
Oh no, I'm gonna stop and eat before I get there, nigga. I love that, nigga. That shows up. Nah, I just ate. What? You knew you was coming to a barbecue.
Oh shit! They used to beat me all the time.
You can't eat everybody cooking, man. Some of these niggas nasty. They don't clean the kitchen.
Truth. Truth. Okay, that was funny. All right, so in this shit, before we get there, I don't know how many of y'all are 2K heads, but NBA 2K comes out on Thursday at 9 p.m. Who is copying? Who is watching?
This Thursday? I'm watching.
I just bought MLB The Show, so I'll be playing that.
Okay. He is really avoiding all the nigga turns and this shit. Like, you're not gonna trap me with that 2K shit. I know what the niggas play.
Oh no, it's Hov said it though. I'm a nigga first.
Who said it? Dog? Was Dog talking to you?
No, Lord, I'm a nigga first. Oh, I give him the green light.
Okay.
The niggers.
Yes. NBA 2K22 comes out Thursday at 9 for PS5, PS4, Xbox P. So
damn, some niggas got Xbox Ones and shit. Damn.
I got a PS5.
He said PS5, Xbox, the
saw
broke niggas. You still blow it in your consoles.
I mean, which is on.
I saw a meme today that said now the unemployment's ending. Some nigga finna send me his PS5 for $250.
Oh Lord.
Them prices gonna drop because they need the money.
I might buy one now.
So yeah, it comes out. Oh, you said you're watching. I'm gonna cop because I have to cop them every year. Evan, you're playing MLB The Show. What about you, Keith?
Yeah. I have not played a sports game since game day.
Damn, game day?
Game day?
I didn't think that was coming out your mouth.
Like you talking about like PS1 game day?
Yeah.
The blocks.
Damn.
Shit's changed.
Damn,
changed.
That's when.
Did you play on the Game Pass?
I switched up and started playing other shit.
I remember I had a Dreamcast. Yeah, they do.
I had the Dreamcast with the disc. You could play all the PS1 games in the Dreamcast. You remember that shit?
Oh, I was so mad that I bought the Dreamcast. Well, I didn't buy shit. My parents did. They let away the.
No, wait. When did Madden get the exclusive to NFL games?
I want to say like 09.
Yeah, it was late in the game.
Yeah, that's probably
I want
around
to
the
say
time.
06 because the ESPN football game was 05. I want to say 06.
Yeah, that's probably around that time.
It's sweat now.
What was the Dreamcast game? They had a football game.
Dreamcast had a pretty good basketball game. I don't know if it was 2K, but I don't remember that.
Was it 2K? I think they started the 2K thing.
I remember.
I think 2K.
The basketball game on that shit was smooth on Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, the
original ones with joysticks. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I hadn't played. Sorry guys, I hadn't played a baseball game in like 13 years.
I do sports games every 1 to 2 years, depending on the improvement. Because I feel like from year to year they don't really make that much change.
They don't.
Although I am 3 years removed from 2K, so I'm just waiting to see what it looks like, and if it looks good, I'm gonna cop it. I'm just not gonna. I don't buy games on blind faith anymore.
You should just cop that shit, nigga.
How much is the difference in each game? Because I know you play, Stella.
Last year's was dope. They just didn't add enough to the my career and stuff, which is what I play.
Yeah.
But the graphics themselves are dope, and the gameplay is dope. It's just what they add to everything else that seems to be the issue. Because after you play one season, you're kind of already like, all right, I'm done. Because you don't. There's nothing to keep your interest, but the gameplay itself is dope.
I know. I have Madden 21, and I played the demo for Madden 22. I said, nigga, this is the same game. I am not giving you $70 for rosters.
No, there is video showing that it's been the same game for the past 10 years or more.
Well, how much has the graphics? Like, how much is the difference from the
you can see they sweat
PS4 to PS5?
You can see they sweat.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
now
a big difference.
It's a big difference.
Perspiration.
Yeah, it's as close to watching a real game without watching a real game as they can generate.
Sweat. That's a sweat.
Wait, so I have a question real quick.
Yes.
Do any of y'all have a Amex card?
American Express card?
Yeah. So apparently you get some.
Yes, I do.
Apparently, if you use that to pre-order 2K22, you can get some. You get 35,000 VC
coins. You get some coins.
Yeah.
VC is the reason why the game is
yeah, that's the reason why I don't play. I'm like, it's all about
microtransactions have ruined sports and video games in general.
Yeah.
But I'm mad that's an actual pre-order bonus.
Selling point?
Yeah.
You have to use your American Express card to get some fucking VC.
Well, those niggas want you to pay on time.
But the thing is, they're all offering now different incentives if you go through them to buy games. Like Amazon has theirs, GameStop has
I hate
theirs.
that too.
Like they all have their own different incentives that they give you if you go through them to buy a game. So like Amazon, the first time I ever seen Amazon this year offer, like if you pre-order through them, you get like 10,000 VC and free this and free that. Like it's all a ploy to get people to buy through them. Sucks.
And that's the only difference between the different editions too, right?
Yeah, because like they have the cross-gen one that's like 79. The standard edition is 69 if you get on a X-gen, and then like 99 you get like the big bundle, 100,000 VC. All this extra whatever shit, unnecessary shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What pisses me off is that before all this shit was a thing, I used to go to LA to this mom and pop stores, and I would buy it like a week early, and I would put it on YouTube and play it and get views and get followers. And these bitch ass motherfuckers decided that they were just gonna digitize and everybody get it early shit, weekend early shit, fucked everything up for me. There was a hustle that I had going. Thanks a lot, 2K. Fuck you.
Yeah, we just got to pivot, dog. We got to pivot.
That was a hustle. I came up on that shit. I said, wait a minute, I can get it from a mom and pop store and then get the exclusive with 4 people and get a hustle?
Huh?
They fucked it up.
What was that?
They fucked it up. Anyway. So,
tell me why you really feel, Stutter. Tell me why you really feel, Stutter.
So, moving on. I just want to say, I already wished him happy birthday, or I did. Happy belated birthday to Kevin Wendell.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Happy birthday.
His birthday was yesterday. How you feel, man?
The same. I did nothing yesterday. It was quite nice.
I saw you blow out your birthday cake. You look like unimpressed and shit.
I was so tired. Nigga, I was so tired. I was so tired. I had 2 birthday cakes back-to-back nights, and I was like, I'm so damn tired right now.
Fucking cake.
It was delicious. Don't get me wrong. That shit was delicious. But I was tired.
Oh, all right.
I get my whole demeanor from Prince. I don't know if you guys know this. That's just how I move.
Okay.
So
This bores me.
This being said, I think it's important for as growing as a brand as the Heavyweight Podcast, that we get to know each of the members. So as we move on in this segment, I wanted to be get to know a member segment. So right now, each of us are gonna take time to ask questions that we might be curious about with Kevin about his life, anything, several things.
Can I grab a beer? Can I grab a beer?
You gonna grab a beer?
Grab a beer. It's right here. I got.
He's about to get in
I got
depth.
the-
Then he's about to grab a beer.
Yep.
Get your questions ready, fellas. Go ahead and stretch and limber up. Maurice also is going to get questions asked to him. I think it's dope that you guys get to know each and every one of us
I don't have any
on
beers.
this podcast. So you get to know why the fuck they even.
Can I get some water?
Are you gonna get some water?
Nah, y'all don't need to know
Hey, you
about
wanna know
me.
what's funny?
One nigga starts it.
This beer costs more than these headphones, nigga.
Wow.
That's a flex. Fucking flex.
Oh,
No, that's telling. That's telling.
I'm telling. Don't tell.
Motherfucker gonna be like, so nigga, you can spend that money on that beer. What about the
Right.
headsets, nigga?
Oh no, these are from my wife's job. That's, they coming out of pocket. They're like, oh, we'll give you these.
Oh.
Like, damn, y'all some cheap motherfuckers. I know how much y'all worth.
All right, so
That's what's funny about companies that are public to me. Sorry, we can jump in.
all right, so one of my first questions: what did you want to do before you became a comedian?
I think you know that.
I don't. Let's tell the people.
What's that? Oh, I missed the question. What's going on?
I asked him, what did you want to do before you became a comedian?
I thought I was gonna rap. That's for real.
Hey, give us 6 right now. Give us 8
Nope.
bars.
Absolutely not. Why would I do that to myself?
Come on. I know you got.
Why would I do that to myself?
Give us your finest 8 bars from high school.
That's like if I went to the Apollo
I got
today.
the skills.
Like that's a
Pay
mistake.
the bills.
When's the last time you was on stage? You be like, oh, I'm not. Damn, you guys give me Ron Artest bars? That's fucked up.
So you're gonna say it was rapping?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else?
No, like I didn't. What do you mean, like
career
wise?
Yeah, career wise, you just wanted to be.
Yeah, I guess it's been entertainment. I guess I don't know.
What?
Because all the shit I used to say when I was a kid was bullshit.
When was your first fight?
Like real fight or
like a real fight, like fisticuffs,
fight?
nigga, like and check a nigga.
What grade was that? I lived on 12th. Is that like 3rd grade? 3rd grade, some shit like that.
3rd grade.
Niggas fighting me in front of my house. Well, no, I don't know what the fuck why that happened. Like it just happened. Nigga hit me with his water gun, and then I hit the nigga with my fist, and then he hit me again, and then I hit him, and then we both ran the fuck off. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Over nothing.
So next one is let's see. When was your first time? Going J. Cole this one.
First time? Oh, sexual encounters?
Yes.
What was I? 17?
17.
You ain't got a lot.
17, yeah. 17.
I feel like that question should have been the last pod when we was after dark.
You stuff you did in elementary school.
Nah, man, I was fucking dweeb.
Is that 3 questions?
That's 3.
What were your grades like in high school?
Well, freshman year, awful. Freshman year was awful. And then I joined this thing called the Education Academy.
I was part of that.
And it was brilliant. That was the best thing I did in high school. Like it made me want to like show up to class and give a shit about class. That's all it was. With school, it was like I didn't give a shit about it. But then once I was doing that, I was like, oh, this is not bad. We got something to do. And then with that, I think I was running like 3.5. Like 3.5. Before that, it was like I wouldn't be able to play sports.
For sure. And the last question, what is your biggest fear in life?
Shit. Now it's fucking this all up. Everything I got all these kids and all this shit. Got them in a good spot. That's my biggest fear, is fucking that all up.
That's what's up. All right, on to Mo. And ask your 5.
Oh, okay.
Dylon.
I guess my first question was what made you choose the Navy?
Choose the Navy?
Yeah.
Several reasons. There was 2 choices because I wasn't like, I'm not going out and shooting at niggas. I'm not doing that. I'm not coming back too fucked up. I don't plan on getting. There's too many bullets flying on the ground. Let's put it that way. And then I went to the Air Force first. Told them I had a DUI, and they were like, "Ha!" So it looked like it was going to be the Navy.
What the Navy said, don't worry, we don't drive over here.
It's Iowa.
How many years did you serve?
5.
Appreciate you for your service.
You want to hear something weird about that when people say that?
What's that?
I never know what to say.
Most
I never know what to say. I feel like when you're like, you're welcome, that feels like some arrogant bullshit. Like when they say, hey, you're welcome. I never know what to say.
Now, was that I know you said you wanted to be a comedian or rapper before the comedian. When did it click that, hey, this is me, this is my thing?
Oddly, day 1, because I was trash, but I fucking love that shit. Like when I was like, oh, that was garbage. And like my friend that came to watch, he was like, hey man, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fucking great. That was a blast. But I was like, he was asking to see if I was okay because it was that bad. But day 1. But I think when my dad fucking told me I got something going in that, it was really like a kicker to me. Because he was always, you want to do comedy, you want to do this, that, this, gotta have a fallback, have a fallback, have a fallback. And then he saw me and he was like, yeah, you should have a fallback, but I get it, you're good at this. I was like, oh, dope. So I think that's yeah.
Now this is more personal. I don't know if it's personal.
Okay.
More recent. When you were testing your golf clubs the other day, it looked like you were wearing old school K-Swiss shoes.
What was I wearing?
From the course. And I said, I don't think those are Tiger approved. I just want to know what kind of shoes you had on that day.
I think it might have been, they gray? Were they gray?
No, they were tan. They're like a tan brown. A light brown.
No, they were yellow. They were yellow. I had the APLs on, nigga. Flex. What up? Those were APLs. Some bright yellow ass APLs. I didn't know shit about those shoes. My neighbor actually gave me those. I didn't buy those fucking shoes. Hell no, I ain't spending that much money on shoes. I was like, nigga, how much did you say? No. That's as much as my truck payment. Are you out of your fucking mind? For shoes.
Can you do it? And then last question, I guess. You ever thought about making a cooking TikTok? I know you got a couple videos up there. You making some dishes, preparing meals for the family. Or
I've
whatnot.
heard I should, but I think we discussed this last week. How once you start getting demand, I'm weird about that shit. Hey, what you cooking tonight? Nothing, nigga. Shit. With the Wendy's. But, maybe stop me from going to Wendy's. That'd probably be good.
Because
We
I've
shall
said
see.
this.
Stay tuned.
I've said this to started before, man. I do a lot of things that I probably could get views on. I don't think about recording that. I'm not comfortable yet enough to put myself out there that much. I mean, I'd probably I'd have to turn the comments off. Because
You want to see the comments. They're hilarious. We're not women. Women have it so bad. Oh man, they could be in there in a turtleneck. They're like, pull them out. It's crazy.
All right, Keith, do you have any questions?
Keith,
Keith,
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Grits.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Or where would you like to be in the next 5 to 10 years?
10? That's a big gap. 5 years.
That's what she said.
Comes quick, and so does 10. About my teeth, nigga, that's fucked up.
He walked away.
But
he walked away.
In 5,
you really walked away.
I see myself. I thought he was coming back. He
pulled a stutter. I thought that was my.
He talking about he don't want to talk about the young rappers. We thought you left. You want to know what's funny? I'm gonna add to that. Fuck it. Sometimes I go on TikTok lives looking for people with gap teeth just to point out the gap teeth to them. Be like, gap teeth gang, what up? Some people stop smiling and some people join in. But 5 years. 5 years. I don't know if I want to be at the same job. If I'm at the same job, I want to be a lot higher than I am. And if not, then I want to be somewhere else, getting my insurance paid for and not fucking struggling with the way I am with this. 10, stapled out with that and doing my fucking comedy while I do all this shit too. Hopefully I can stop doing this shit, but I can't put a timetable on that.
Damn. I'm still laughing at that shit.
Back to the cooking shit. What kind of started? I don't know if I never really asked if you love cooking, but what started the whole jumping into cooking? Other than survival.
Yeah, I was gonna say baroqueness, nigga, and sick of fucking Robin.
You're creative.
Like, oh, you telling me noodles cost 45 cents? Get the fuck out of here! I'm buying noodles and tomatoes. Like, what am I doing?
With the line,
I think that, and then I think that probably part of the entertainment part, because I enjoy making people enjoy themselves. So I guess when you create a good dish and you see everybody like, damn, this is bomb, you're like, hell yeah. I don't give a fuck if it looks good as long as it tastes good. So I think that's what did it. Because I always would cook and invite people over. Like, oh man, I made this shit. I can't eat a fucking meal for 8 by myself. That's fucking depressing.
I used to try. I'm not gonna lie. I used to try.
I low-key feel like that was a shot, but I don't know for sure.
Are you sitting down eating meals for 8 for one?
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Damn.
Oh, y'all niggas tripping.
No, it's just
We need to go to some health classes. I know I'm not the prettiest.
let's see.
Lord.
Third question. Oh, okay. I don't want to say if, but when this podcast pops off, will that change anything in terms of future life choices? In terms of like goals,
like working and shit.
Yeah.
Goals? Yeah, absolutely. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah, there's some change goals. You like, hey, I'm leaving y'all niggas at Cedar Fair. Sorry I said the name in the podcast, but y'all niggas ain't listening. And if you're listening, that means I'm leaving anyway. So yes, it would. Put a little more drive out of that into this, but you know. So yes.
What was that? 3? If your two little ones wanted to get into entertainment, would you let them, and what advice would you give them?
Good question.
Would I let them? The fuck am I gonna not let them?
I mean, you can be one. You can be one of those parents that I forbid it, and try to do everything you can to not make it happen.
Sneaking out at fucking 11:30 at night just to go juggle. So yes, I would let them, and I don't know. It's tough because advice is a motherfucker. Like, just don't trust nobody out there. It sounds fucked up, but they're only in it for themselves. They're only in it for themselves. Do what's best for you. But figure it out. Try it all. I know it sounds weird because somebody told me that with comedy. He was like, try it all. How the fuck do you know what you're good at or what you like? So I tried it all. And figured out, oh, okay, I suck at this. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Use the fear. Fear's good. It means you give a shit. But there's a lot of snakes in that motherfucker.
Where's the water dripping from?
Damn, y'all hear this?
Yeah, we hear all your shit.
I told you, I heard the
what's
sweat
the other
drip.
shit? Oh, my sweats.
I heard the
We're
sweat
a little
drip.
late in the podcast. Should I turn it off, or is it just part of it now?
It's part of it. It's now part of the ambiance.
Mm-hmm.
It's the babbling brook. The babbling brook.
First, I was like, somebody's taking a piss with the with the camera on, like getting the full vivid shit.
I don't know if I can think of a deeper question than that last one.
No, yeah, I don't know if you. That was a good one. That was a really good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I kind of want to end it there for that one.
For sure.
That's fair.
So Maurice, do you need a week or?
It don't matter what you ask him there or next week. It's gonna be me.
Well, you're not next weekend, so we could ask him next weekend, and then you the following, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
You can ask him right now.
Nigga, that was a whole lot.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, we pretty much have a whole month for me, so.
Month? So you still at the cookout, nigga.
You got the F?
I love black people, though. I really do.
Kool-Aid.
I love the
cookout. Like Terry Crews.
There's some niggas that make me go, God
my brother, man.
damn it.
He's like super shit, but I'm my brother.
God
But at the same token, I can't get enough of them in white chicks. You know.
Hey, I'm about to be devil's advocate. I'm gonna be devil's advocate. You guys know good and goddamn well if some white people made that movie and was niggas, we would have burned down Universal. Like, yo, what the fuck? Let's burn this motherfucker down.
Yeah.
I would have been.
The
Wayne's been with it.
Wayne's get to get away with shit because we accept them.
Well, they had hundreds of years of doing that before, anyway. The whites, but anyway.
I don't care what any white person has to say about white chicks because they have been replacing themselves and are pretending to be Egyptian for a long time.
Yeah.
So we're even.
Hey, can I put myself out here on this? I'm gonna tell you guys something. I am pretty good at going on TikTok. This is fun for me, looking at lives and just guessing. I'm like, oh, she likes niggas. Like, we were playing that game at work. And the guy's like, nah, how do you know? And then we were like, all right, let's go look at her profile. Half black babies. I don't know what it is. There's something where you can see it.
Might
That's how dope our culture is.
Might be a good YouTube.
What the? She likes niggas.
It'll be a segment. Let's go.
Bitches would try to be. Oh, excuse me. There would be women that would try to be on that.
You already said it. Just go.
Yeah, I
you
know,
gotta
man,
roll into it.
Don't leave me out there. Like, damn.
Just roll into it.
You're right. You're right. There are some, but I can't. I gotta let them have it. It's their word. It's like niggas.
They know what they are.
I know, but it's like it's the same shit with us. Hey, don't say it.
I think the times we live in, they're more offended if you call them Karen than bitch. So.
No, those are different people, and they're wild.
They could be one and the same.
With the Karens and the bitches.
Yeah.
Bitches covers a lot. It's like niggas. It covers a lot. What are you doing over there? You 2K'ing? You ready?
Getting that VC ready? Getting that VC?
Oh, did we have what did we? Oh, well, let me just prayers to the people in the northeast.
Hurricane.
East Coast, Louisiana, hurricane.
Yeah.
That shit look awful.
First, everybody, that shit hit. That shit hit the goal. Went up the coast. That shit looked terrible.
Yeah, that looked awful. That was like a bullet. It came in, went in, and then came out bad. You're like, damn. New York's underwater? I'll take earthquakes every time.
This is true.
At all times.
Every time.
Very true.
Earthquake over hurricane and tornado any day.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll step outside.
With that being said, we're hitting 7:30, so
yeah, we did it.
You can wrap this up, and we're gonna try to make this weekly, ladies and gentlemen. So that being said, this is episode 11 of the Heavyweight Podcast.
Wait. We're not gonna stop doing this. This will put you on the spot, but statisms.
Oh,
you're gonna put me on the spot with statisms?
You gotta end it properly, brother. We got to.
Now my statisms this week. This is it's not more of a words. Well, yeah, it's words to live by. Off of my top 25 album 2013, track number 4, "Fuck Off."
I love that.
That is a stutterism that will forever go down. Fuck off. If you're gonna like what you do, don't fuck off. Also, like Mo tells me, sometimes I get in my own head. You gotta live for you. Do what you do.
Oh yeah.
And number 3, above all else, Family's everything. That doesn't have to be blood. Family's everything. Keep those three in. Keep them in mind. I guarantee you'll you'll go on living a better life if you keep those things in mind. Tell everybody to fuck off. They don't fuck with you. Above all else, do you and families first. Family over
I gotta
everything.
get better at the first one. I'm not good at the first one.
You tell me to tell people to fuck off all the time, Kevin.
Yeah, but I'm not good at
Anything
it.
with you, Mo.
I'm good at it.
If we were to weigh these two men as my conscience on the devil and the angel on your shoulder, they say the same shit.
I just be taking shit sometimes. Where I'm like, oh, I gotta tell these niggas, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
I wake up daily and choose violence.
I try butterflies, dog.
And that was a flex at the same time because my album was featured in Press Enterprise Top 25 albums of 2013. And Fuck Off was that main anthem on that. You can get that on iTunes and Spotify. Project Unfamiliar.
All
the album.
DPSs.
What happened?
all the DPSs.
Yes. So, yeah, with that being said, this is the Heavyweight Podcast. I'm Stutter McFly with
Kevin Wendell. And
and the technician Keith.
And episode 11 out, over and out. Till next weekend. Peace out.
On stay. Peace.